All right, greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having a fantastic day. Let me check my camera real quick. That looks right. Got my light on. Actually, hold on one second. There we go. No, not quite still. There we are. That looks a little bit better. What's going on, everybody? I've been having a good day. Cannot complain at all. Let me bring up my chat. And there we go. Chat's out. Abandonment. What's going on, man? How are you? So today, gonna do something a little bit different. I got early access to the expansion for King Arthur. So I figured, hey, why not play a little bit of it and so that you all can see what's new. I know some of you might not be familiar with this game. It came out back in 2022, but I was a big fan of it, and so I'm really happy to see it continue to get support. It came out on consoles earlier this year, and they haven't officially announced the date of the expansion, but I assume it'll be out within the next couple of months. Threed, what's going on, man? Rooster Teeth just got shut down. Oh, well, they went on for too long, if you ask me. I think their due date is way past. I actually never got into Rooster Teeth. I don't know why. I think when they started, they were doing a lot of gaming content. And while I love playing games, it was a while before I got into watching content about games. And so Rooster Teeth wasn't really like appealing to me. But I know definitely they've been a staple in the entertainment industry for 20 plus years now. So it definitely feels like a loss. And hopefully everybody impacted will be able to get on their feet quickly. Fury, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope everything's going okay. So yeah, like I said, this expansion is not out yet, and I don't have the full version of it. This is basically just the first couple of missions. It'll feel very familiar to some of you who play King Arthur, but obviously it's different characters. It's a different vibe. It's going to be based around Greeks and Spartan as opposed to the King Arthur mythology that I was dealing with before. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully it turns out to be as good as the original. Kunshu, what's going on, man? Is the expansion dropping for consoles as well, or is it going to drop at a later date? I believe it's going to drop for consoles as well, but don't quote me on that. Once I have the release date and more official information, I'll definitely do a video so that everybody is aware. Their content stopped being good in Rivers Blue season 10, 12. Oh, wow, it went on that long. Oh, that's crazy. I hope we see the dude that uses a lance a lot. What's going on, Titan? I haven't seen them in the parts of the game that I've been able to play, but they did say in the blurb release for this game that as part of the story, you're going to face against some of the King Arthur heroes, and they didn't specify which one. So it's possible that any of the people from the original game will end up coming in this one. We'll see. But anyway, new game. I'm gonna go classic mode. You all know I'm not into roguelites, and I'm not trying to make things crazy difficult. So we're just gonna keep it on normal and start it up. Most of the music I've heard has been the same as well. I'm curious if they'll end up having different music in the full version.
Another pit of the underworlds. Again.
This is not the underworlds. As a flamen of Orcus, the priest of the Lord of the Dead, I can feel the difference.
What difference? Just look around.
Volcanoes are the gates to the underworlds. We are almost free. Believe me, Tribunus.
How can you be so certain?
I've been sensing the presence of a Roman shrine for a while. It beckoned to me like a sacred flame. That couldn't happen in the underworlds.
A Roman shrine? Could we be back in Italia?
It is definitely not Italia. We are somewhere else. Somewhere more dangerous and well protected.
If I remember, isn't Legion 9 the Legion of the Roman from the Boadicea quest? That's a good question, Abandonment. I don't remember. I know in real life, Legion 9 is supposed to be like a legion that they just lost and no one is sure where they went or what actually happened to them. But I don't remember if they're referenced in the original King Arthur game. Gabe and Nader, what's going on? Sounds like some great voice acting. I've been actually pretty cool with voice acting here thus far. And I feel like they did a good job of making all of these characters interesting or at least entertaining to listen to. Ronald, what's going on? Hello from Brazil? That's awesome, man. Appreciate the hello from across the seas. Hope you're doing well. What makes you say that?
The simple fact that we seem to have arrived without our soldiers.
The Legionnaires have crossed the worlds with us until now. What went wrong?
I have no idea. This place is ancient. I can feel it, but I need to know more.
We may not have much time before this land banishes us as well.
Whatever protects this land from invaders, it is very powerful. We will use that power to fulfill our Emperor's wish.
And find my Manipulus again.
At least I'm here to protect you, my Tribunus.
It's hilarious to me that my bodyguard is called Praetorian. Ian, what's going on, man? I cannot complain at all, sir. How are you? Oh, let's do a quick
Do you
save.
hear that? Birds. Can you remember seeing any birds or trees down there?
If you mean living birds or trees, then the answer is no.
More trickery?
That is our reward for the struggle?
Evil spirits!
Lord, have mercy on us.
Did you see it? Living flesh.
Let's follow them. They'll
What's
probably
Warframe,
lead us
Ian?
to a settlement. Anything of value beyond diffuse Asturdius?
Do you believe me now, Tribunus?
I honestly don't know, but you might be right.
Why aren't you working, slave?
The monsters crawled out of the burning pit.
What strange-looking Italians.
I never said we are in Italia.
Whatever. Let's talk to them.
Go, raise the camp. Halt, ugly spirits. Return to your pit.
I am Gaius Julius Mento. Who are you?
In the name of the old gods, I command you again. Leave.
Do you really think that will work on us?
I don't know what kind of spirits you are, but I warn you, this land is under the protection of the old gods. Leave now.
This is tiresome. Let's put an end to this. So that is one thing that I thoroughly enjoyed this early look at the expansion, but the only thing I don't like is these first couple of missions. It's all contains a lot of the enemies that you faced in King Arthur. It would have been nice to face more of the new enemies, but it is what it is. What class is Gaius? Because he doesn't have a shield, so he's a vanguard or something. Yep, so he's a tribunus. In this game, does it let me? Yeah, you know, it doesn't let you look at all of their character info. But in this game, your rank is your class. So he's a tribunus. That's basically a vanguard. And then my bodyguard is a praetorian, which is essentially a, what was the tank called? Was it called a guard? Whatever it was called, that's what this is. And then Plutonius Nerva is a flamen, which is essentially a mage. A mage or arcanist, I think is what it was called in the original game. Warframe is one of the OG looter shooters. Came out about a decade ago, similar to Destiny. Very grindy, but tells some cool and weird stories. Nice, that's awesome. So whole new characters campaign there for this DLC hunt. Looks cool so far. What's going on, Lori? Yeah, whole new campaign, and you don't have to have bought King Arthur in order to be able to play this. It's a completely standalone expansion. The PCs look like undead skelly boys. We need more games where the main character uses necromancy forms of it. Yeah, I love the visual representation of all the characters. I think they did a great job with that. Great job. All right. Let's see. You can go ahead and come up here. Might as well. And yeah. Oh, it costs you 3 to do that. Here, hold on.
Never mind the fangs and horns.
You've got 1 point. Okay, so you can't really get past without dealing with him. Fine. So he will come up. And actually, what I really want, feel like I'm gonna need you to keep you alive, but you're not. No, here. We'll just focus on you. There we go. And then actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's just slightly out the range, unfortunately. There we go. And make sure you're facing forward. Do that. And then you've already done that. That's fine. Oh, I forgot about this. And damn, that's what I should have done. Oh well. Should have started off with that. Damn. Oh, and I can't target him. I screwed this up. Actually, here. We can do this, can't we? Yeah, that's fine. Screw this up. Oh well. King Arthur goes Roman. Looks like a Vanished Lantern kind of game. What's going on, Hensler? Yeah. I'm definitely a fan of it. Definitely a fan of it. Oh, nice. He's out of there. Okay, so you... I only got 1 of those. Can I get to you? Oh, I could get to either one of you, actually. Yeah, so here, I'm gonna take care of you. And I'll make sure you can't run anywhere. And here, I'll go ahead and protect you, because I'm not gonna get over there anytime soon. And I'll get over here. And then, can I attack you from here? No, I cannot. So I'll go here. And then that's not going to do enough damage because it needs him to... I'm going to go over all their mechanics after we finish this mission, where I can actually look at the character screen, and then we'll walk through what are some of the new options and how are they set up. Excellent. All right, so doing that was the wise choice. And bam. Defender. There we go. Thank you, Abandonment. Thank you.
You are right. This is not Italia. But I have an educated guess who are these barbarians.
I wish we could have talked to the painted idiots.
These were picked warriors. Sulla and I fought them once in Eberacum. I remember these painted devils clearly.
Eberacum?
Centuries after your death, it was a Roman province in the north of Britannia. There I met Sulla before I persuaded him to recruit a legion in Tartarus.
Our 9th Legion.
Exactly. The best soldiers who ever served Rome during its long history. Legionnaires who were once ready to die for Rome. Like you, Gaius Julius Mento.
Andrew, what's going on, man? How are you? Wasn't there another Roman game you played on the channel? I remember a short or two from it. Yeah, Expeditions Rome. Fantastic game. Really enjoyed that game. And they actually added some downloadable content and put in a bunch of patches for it. I could see myself live streaming that game again. Like when they do Expeditions as a series, and now Nordic THQ, I think, owns the license. When they are ready to do another game, I'll probably live stream that all over again. I had such a blast playing that game. It was amazing. Britannia. Yes, I know where it was. So Rome conquered that land too.
Yes. It was taken by your glorious kinsman, Julius Caesar, Rome's greatest general.
So this is one of the few things I kind of don't like about, well, I'm not going to say that. Based off these 2 missions that I've been able to play, I don't like it. But when I play the full expansion, I might completely change my mind and decide this is great. King Arthur was in part great because they depended so much on the mythology that was already in place, right? There was a ton of lore for all of the different characters you ran into, and that really, really pulled you into the story. These characters that you're interacting with thus far are, of course, all custom creations, right? And it's kind of odd to me that you will come from King Arthur and then use the Rome Spartan setting, but then not use like historical characters. Like, I felt like we should have just been playing with Caesar and all these other people from that era who are so well known and so legendary. And I feel like it would have allowed them to craft an experience that was very similar as far as there being a lore in place and all of these people being kind of connected and being from the same era, right? And so it's hard to say without having played it whether or not that would add more to the experience. We'll see. But off the first couple of missions, I'm kind of feeling that way. Like, man, it'd be nice if there was more meat and history already there before you even came into the game. Gaius Julius Caesar. I've heard a lot about him. He lived a few decades after me.
Emperor Sulla has a huge respect for him. That is why he chose you as his tribunus. Your
General named
bloodline is
Platypus.
noble. You are from the best dynasties of Rome.
Platypus Maximus. Does that mean we would be in Britannia?
Well, we are definitely not in Britannia. This land is magical. I can feel it. It's not the underworlds, but it's still connected to the afterlife and the gods.
Sounds exciting. Let's explore.
Stand back while I count the spoils.
So yeah, the Praetorian, he's basically a defender. And as you see, he's got abilities that revolve around being able to protect both himself
They
and
seem
other
to be
members of the
terrified
team.
of the Legionnaires here.
A mirror would explain the reason why much better than I could.
Anyway, fear is good.
Fear is good. Can I get through that? No, I can't. Okay. Is this King Arthur as in Camelot?
There
Yeah.
must be people
So
in
there's
this
a King
village.
Arthur game that came out in 2022 called King Arthur Knight's Tale. That was basically,
This village is
it was
empty.
based off that mythology.
Where is everyone?
And answer the
They're
question, what
hiding.
happened once he went to
Not
the land of
everyone.
Avalon?
Look,
Salve, Legionnaires.
So that game came out in 2022. That's over. This is a standalone expansion. So it's basically like its own separate game, still in that island of Avalon, but now it's based on Romans and Spartans and them having their own completely different story. Although the developer said we are going to have to fight some of the famous legends from King Arthur. So we'll see how that works out. It's full of us. Close second. Is this a sequel to that King Arthur game a few years back? I don't think. I'm not sure if it's a sequel because I'm not sure where it is timeline wise, and the story is supposed to be separate. But again, it's on the same island where King Arthur was set. It's just a different part of that island. So these characters could run into each other. Things that you did in that game might have an impact on what you do in the expansion. I don't know. We'll have to see. Start up a lawful evil slayer of Nor. Huber. Not sure what path to go with. Not allowed to name things in my gaming group anymore ever since I tried to name our inventory part of the Jay Gellis band. Wow. Salve, you're the first person who is not afraid of us.
I am afraid, but I had no choice. The masters sent me to talk to you.
Masters, do you mean the painted pics?
Yes. We are all their slaves here. They make us collect sulfur from the burning pit.
You are a brave woman. Are you Roman by any chance?
Yes, I am. My mother was. My name is Flora. There are a few former citizens of Nova Roma around here.
This is so wrong. No Roman should ever become a slave to barbarians.
And yet this is what happened. One day they came, slaughtered our people. and made the survivors their slaves. We had no chance against them. Perhaps you will save us.
Definitely.
Thank you. Be aware. The masters are watching you, even now. They are planning to ambush you as soon as I give them the sign. I'll have to. Please be prepared.
Nova Roma. Tell me more about it.
That used to be our colony. Once a Roman city. Now it's just haunted ruins.
We must visit this Nova Roma.
It is down in the valley. An hour's walk from here. But the road leads through the main camp of our masters. I don't know what kind of monsters you are, but even you won't have it easy.
We will handle these barbarians. Now go. Rob, thank you so much for the gifted membership, man. Appreciate the support, dude. R2 Lee 2, you are now a member of the channel. Congratulations. What do you think I should go with? I feel like Evil Aeon is the obvious choice, but Norma is all about that crime. Maybe Lich? If you haven't tried Lich, I would say definitely you should do Lich. Hensler. I also played a Vengeance Paladin called Marg Hellgrave Bloodbath Mixing his sword. Wow. No Roman should be a slave except all the Romans roam themselves enslaved. I was thinking about that like in reality. Ooh, this is not good. Okay. Rob, thank you again for the gifted membership, dude. March P, what's going on, man? You're now a member of the channel. Congratulations. Okay. Let's see. You've got a shield. It'll be harder for guys to deal with that. So we're gonna go down here instead because this needs a little. Yep, this needs a little bit more range. So we'll go here and then here and then. Ooh, you're down for the count. Excellent. So we can go ahead and start moving. In fact,
Don't wait for
let me
my
make sure I
orders.
stand up front. So where you are faced is very important in this game. If you are faced in the wrong direction, they hit you in the back, it will count. So you do not want that. Let's see. Kind of want him. I guess he'll come around here, and then yeah, I guess. I guess sure we'll do that, and then he will link the two of you together. And then how long does this last? Only for one turn. So we'll do this. And that'll have to do. And then he'll shoot. That's not cool. And he'll do a backstab. Don't worry, I'm on the way. Do this. Now you're bleeding. Excellent. 50% of his current vitality. So if I do that. Excellent. And there's nothing more that he can do. You will protect him. Probably what I should have done the first time, but it's fine. And then you can go ahead and do this. And that's all you do. All right. You're facing me. There's nothing to do about that. Excellent. That's going to end you.
From the
What
bowels
can
of
you
hell.
do? Okay, so we'll save that for last. No. This. And this. And then save the rest of that. And then we'll
It's
go to
my turn
here.
again.
And then he will jump. And that's all she wrote for you. And then that's it for him. And then you're dead too. There we go. Excellent. I'll try to let's top tier mythic path up there with demon. Oh, awesome. Well then, yeah, you could be evil Aeon. Why not? One's like athletic shoes. They raise arches and make you run away. That's awesome. Florian, what's going on, man? How are you? Aeon actually might be great. Norgamore lives in the underbelly of the plane of order, if I remember correctly. I really enjoyed my time with Aeon. Thought it was amazing. Who are these people with you?
They are slaves, like me. If you really attack the main camp, they will be there to help you.
I can see that they have weapons, but can they fight?
They are not warriors like you, but they are our best. And they want to fight for their freedom.
Fine. We'll see what they are capable of. Excellent.
This is an insult to Rome. The picked savages must die. The 9th Legion will restore order to the world.
Fiat Ordo.
I never thought about how odd that name is, but now hearing you say it in the chat, yeah. Where did they come up with that name from? Oh, that's right. That's that final area. So we'll just come across here. And we want to go south. So I think that turns here. Is that it? Yep, this is it.
Roman ruins. Perhaps that is the sanctuary that led you here, Flamen.
I felt a much stronger force. This is just a roadside shrine, but it's an encouraging sign indeed.
We're actually gonna wait before we use that. We've only done one fight. I'm sure there's more. And look at that, a whole bunch of dead animals. Is he beating on corpses? That can't be good. Absolutely cannot be
I
good.
can sense magic. Something is hiding there. Approach with caution.
Maybe we shouldn't go any closer.
Nah, we should. We should, absolutely. I've started my heretic run for Rogue Trader, and I really don't know which companions to take at this stage. Haven't you been watching my live streams? You know which ones will and will not join. All right. Let's see. You can go ahead and jump to him. Excellent. And then, let's see. You got one movement action point. So we're gonna chill then. And then you. Can you, ooh. I will link. Oh, okay. So, they gotta be a little bit closer together. Oh, so how about if I do you? Nope. All right, I can't use this yet. That's fine. And this is for only one turn, so that's not gonna be very helpful. So I'm gonna just bank all of these action points. Now you. I guess you'll, I can't remember how fast these guys run. I don't know if they're gonna get here, so you know, we'll just do this. And you know, yeah, that's fine here. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, he's gonna get here. They're gonna get here. They're gonna get here. They're gonna get here. They're gonna get here. Absolutely, they are not playing around at all. All right. Let's go ahead and activate this. Then.
Yes, this is me killing you.
That bleeding is not gonna kill him. That's odd.
This is gonna hurt him.
Damn, that feels almost wasted. All right, fine. And then turn you face forward. And let's see, you, unholy chain, you, and you, and then you. There we go. You can't do anything else, so you can chill. There's 75% to all of you. Yep, I'll do that. And then, excellent. I'm gonna do this. That ends you.
I'm
And
immortal.
you can at least face forward. Fine.
We are
Do
legion.
that, and that. Ooh!
I hate this body.
He dodged underneath and went behind, old boy. That's not cool. All right.
Don't waste my time.
Damn, didn't see that coming.
I am ready.
Leonard, it's me. Ace, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you, dude. I cannot complain at all. You icky, gross caterpillars. Avalar, Cassia, Jay, Adira, Pascal, Filthy Xenos if you wish. No, not Filthy Xenos. You don't want that. Not if you're going heretic. All right, bro. We're going to have to give you some protection for sure. And then this one. And then face forward. And then bank the rest of this. And then I guess you can do this. Because you don't really have anything else to do. Oh, you can do that twice. Oh, that's interesting.
Don't
All
wait
right,
for
well,
my orders.
you. Yep. There we go. And then, yep, there you go. And
I'm
then you.
immortal.
Can you eliminate him?
Die.
Excellent. So then you can face forward. And
I'm
you also
immortal.
face forward. And we are not going to use a health potion for you. Oh,
We
need to
are the
bank
Ninth
this with
Legion.
you, and then
I
bam.
don't. Yeah.
All right. That's you.
Bow to Orcus.
That's enough. There we go. You're down.
Never mind the
And
fangs and
then
horns.
I can jump over to you. Very nice. And then we can do nothing but bank this. And then bam. And you're done. Very nice.
Started
Very,
getting
very
into it.
nice. Quick save there. Let's see. I got King Arthur on Xbox Series X yesterday. And man, this game is better than so many AAA games. The price was very affordable. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. Also, the Stalker trilogy came to Xbox today, so I'm playing Shadow of Chernobyl right now. I never played Stalker. Is it worth playing even now? I will go ahead and take Vitality Recovery.
No more
Came to
rest
PS4 today
until
too. Oh, that's
everything is
nice.
Under our heel.
You know, like Avalar. What the hell is wrong with you? Abelard is fantastic. Everybody should be down with Abelard. Adira, that's normal. You can kill your team 20% of the time. She doesn't self-sabotage too often in my playthrough. I'm thankful for that.
By Orcus.
All that for y'all.
Take everything.
So good. Did they mention why they reduced the party size in this DLC? I have not seen an explanation for that yet. But if I was to take a guess, I would say
Place
part
of
of the
worship.
reason is, even though it was, oh man, I thought that said armor. I swear I thought that had an armor symbol above it, and it was going to replenish my armor. Ooh, that's not good. Here, hold on. Let's circle back to it. Let's see if we may wait a little bit if it'll increase. I'm pretty sure that's a damage increase, which is cool, but what I really need is
Look,
some armor
Yet again,
for
we
old
gather
boy.
over a chest
If I had to
of
take a
thieves.
guess, I would say it's because here we go. Oh, are there 2 shrines? Is that it? Use it and give it to Platonius Nova. There we go. And what does it do again? Oh, wait. Oh, it only increases his max armor. Oh, goofball. I shouldn't have given that to him, but whatever, it's fine. All right. they couldn't give a whole lot of voice dialogue to all the members of the team that you had, with everybody that you could recruit. You only got a couple of conversations with them. So with a smaller team, they can give them a lot more voice acting, which could potentially allow them to go deeper on their stories, let them have personal quests, things of that nature. If I was going to take a guess without having gone through the game, that's probably why they limited it. But we'll see how it actually works out in practice. He said no need to fix it, that's for sure. David, if you didn't bring Abelard along, who's going to announce you every time you enter the room? Exactly. Exactly. Is that? No, looks like we have to come around for that, right? Since you're on PC, Shadow of Chernobyl has a mod that makes the graphics look a lot better, so it's especially worth it on PC. Interesting. Okay.
Stand back while I
We said
count
that
the
at the same time.
spoils.
Big fan, really enjoy your content. Glad I caught your stream. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it, man. Glad you're able to catch it as well. Hope you're doing okay. All right. Here go the big leagues.
This is something to consider.
All right, so
They're
if you
counting
uncover
on
the
us from this
squares,
direction.
then you can, it helps you figure out where you're going to start. So let's make sure we uncover all of these. In fact, let's also check the map. Make sure there's nothing. Yeah, okay, there's nothing we're missing. So we're going to have to keep Nerva in the back so that he doesn't get completely lit up during this fight. We'll see how that goes. I assume there's something here where... Oh, there we go. Let's just cut in through here. What about through here? Can you walk through here? No, you can't. Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
We are expected from the opposite direction. We can surprise them from here.
Absolutely. Start out with the archers. Always a good idea. All right, deploy your hero. Guys, you're over here. And I guess...
Imperator is my shield.
Would I want you to come from over here? These are where all the shielded enemies are. And then there's that goofy. 1, 2, 3, this guy, that guy, and then these two. Those are it. Okay, fine.
I'm immortal.
Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Begin. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and link y'all up. Right? Sure. Link y'all up.
Demons?
And guys.
I'm rooting for you.
And yep, I'm gonna chill out here. And actually, no, you can't do that.
The Imperator is my shield.
They're not gonna make it yet. So you can go here. And then oh, that's right. You've already used an ability, so you don't have much more options. So we'll chill and then do that. And then, yep. Oh, y'all are gonna walk out and meet them. Okay. I didn't consider that. I was kind of trying to do the bringing the me tip, but it's fine. It's fine. Can I jump into you? No, I can't. Yeah, that's still not gonna work. You know what? We're gonna chill back here. Cole, what's going on, man? Hope you're feeling well, sir. This game looks exciting. Yeah, I'm doing good. I cannot complain. Stalker is like the Metro games, but open world. And Olin janky shit like Metro. I've actually been running the Outcat game using the tabletop rules for some friends who can't play it. It's been interesting putting a little bit of a spin on the game that way. Nice! I've actually never played Pathfinder tabletop. I, in general, really don't like the companions of Rogue Trader. I find them far too archetypical for my taste. I prefer my companions to be dysfunctional misfits. Like a DA2? Well, maybe you'll like Marazai when he gets to him. He's more the dysfunctional misfit type. I feel like Owlcat wasted so much potential with the crew. Like Abelard is fine, man. It's perfect. He could be the normal archetypal character and then your other companions could have been way different. I think it's hard. Right. I was about to say what 3 said. It's harder to do that in Warhammer, especially since, remember, Games Workshop would have a lot of say-so about what they do and don't do with these characters. So they don't have the capability to just, do whatever they please. All right. Oh, wait. Can I get to either one of you? No, I cannot. So we'll start with you, and that makes sense since you're at 26 anyway. Excellent. Whoa! I honestly didn't expect both of them to make. Oh, okay. Both of them did die. I was about to say, I just knew neither one of them were gonna make it out alive. All right, you. Yeah, I'll go with here. Let's do you.
What is your wish?
Here, hold on. First of all, give yourself a little relief. There we go. And then that.
My corpse is hurting.
There we go. Now.
Death is the only way.
There we go. He can take care of you. That's excellent. Now you. Oh my God, are you serious? That's so annoying. There we go. Whoa, I still can't jump to you. What is the problem? Okay, it'll still allow me to do an attack. So fine. And
This is gonna hurt him.
Yep. That'll work. Ooh. Certainly don't appreciate that. And that's incredibly what do you mean on the table? They are interested in, all right. That's how I feel, but I understand what he's saying. And that's incredibly boring 3. There's so much narrative potential, but they simply chose to retread the same ground that's been tread for 20 years. Yeah, it may not have been their choice. I think the new Dragon Age is coming out this year. It's supposed to be, but it's hard to tell because they've released virtually no information. You would have thought that the marketing hype train would have started by now. And the fact that it hasn't made me think that maybe it's not coming out until 2025. That they're pretty static. It's a very grim place. Even without that, the companions are still pretty unique. I agree that the companions are unique, but I also strongly agree that they're very static, and that does make them less interesting than companions that you can get in some other games. So I do understand the point that Benjamin is making. Don't get me wrong, they aren't bad characters, and they are interested in their own bits, in spite of their origins, not because of that. You know what? Let's link the 2 of you together. And then, yeah, we'll wait for
The
that.
Imperator is my shield.
Ooh, you can barely hit him, huh? You know what? You would actually be better served with the other guys. So,
Nice day for their funeral.
You can come over here.
Just look the other way.
Good Lord. Good Lord. And there we go. And then you can come over here. And then you're going to be better at removing armor. Excellent. And then you can take the best pot shot at him. Oh, whoops. Oh, you don't have a shot, huh? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We'll come a little bit closer. And then that, and then that. And then, let's see, you'll do, first you, can you? No, you cannot. So here, first, he'll remove some of your armor. There, oh, no, not yet. There you go, now your armor's removed. Now he'll take advantage of all that missing health. If he can, there we go, get proper positioning. And bam. Excellent. Excellent. But a Dragon Age game releasing on time in the year of
You really did it. You killed the masters.
Really want to play a
Thank you.
Blood Mage in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. I mean, it's based in Tevinter. I just find it very difficult to believe they're going to give us a Dragon Age game in Tevinter that doesn't let you play as a Blood Mage. That'd be crazy. I keep hearing about the Might and Magic series. If they came out with a new one, I'd definitely play it, couldn't you? That's my way through the game. I just want the Dragon Age 4 Club's about to be over and see if it's a good game or not. That'd be nice. So it was one of the first RPGs I played. It was such a fun experience. I really hope they take a few steps back for Dreadwolf. The open world on Inquisition must have cost them so much dev time and it didn't add much to the game. The areas were too large, so you ended up walking long distances, not doing anything, and the activities that they had you do was repetitive. And this is coming from someone who loved Inquisition. I thought Inquisition was a fantastic game, but I absolutely agree with this point. I would say you shouldn't hope for them to have walked it back. My understanding is at first Dreadwolf was going to be a strategy game, and then they had to blow that up and make it something completely different. So the dev time for this has been all off, and who knows what the hell we're going to get. I told them that you shouldn't call them your masters.
Yes, I am sorry. Please, forgive me.
Now tell me, what happened to Nova Roma?
It has been destroyed, but I don't know how. The Flamina ordered us to flee to the mountain before chaos swallowed us all.
The Flamina? Who is she?
She was a strong woman. She was the priestess of the goddess Vesta, and the leader of Nova Roma. Our leader.
Was. How do you know she's dead?
Otherwise, she would have come for us. Otherwise, the barbarians, couldn't have conquered us. She's gone with her beloved city. No doubt about it.
How do you know the city was destroyed?
The barbarians told us. Even they didn't dare go down there. The ones who tried never returned. They said the dead ruled the city.
Tell me more about the chaos.
I'm not smart enough for that. But the Flamina was right. Everything went wrong. Everything. Since then, I never dared to leave the mountain again.
We are done. You can go now.
After all this time, I'm free again. Thank you, stranger. I pray to the gods for you. Who are you?
I am Gaius Julius Mento, Tribunus of the Ninth Legion.
I want to thank you again for setting me free.
Haha, you are very wrong. You are dumb. Slaves all you now. We're not doing that. Stop thanking me, Flora. Just go.
Please allow me to repay you. I know where the barbarians hid their treasure. I can show you, if you like.
Sounds interesting. Lead the way.
Follow me. Here is the treasure. Only those who know about its presence can see it. It is yours now.
Why, thank you, darling.
That is our reward for the
So
struggle.
in King Arthur, even when you loot things, you can't equip them right there or use it. You have to wait until in between missions where you actually outfit your character. Same with potions and things of that nature. You can apply 2 potions before the mission starts, and then you have to 2 potions for each character before the mission starts, and then you just have to make do with what you have. All right, finish mission.
The sanctuary that calls me is near, but it is not right here. This road leads to Nova Roma, and I sense the sanctuary in the very same direction.
I'd love if we could play a Blood Mage, but Bioware just not letting us in DA4 would be both hilarious and incredibly unfortunate. I don't see them making that mistake. So to see how they evolve from Origins to Inquisition. Each game really is very different. I didn't like Dragon Age 2, but there are some things that I felt like it did very well. I like the closed, intimate story that they told. So many games are about, oh, we're saving the world and everybody's depending on us. Having a game where it's really just about a guy trying to keep his family together and protect them and give them a little bit of comfort was actually kind of nice. Inquisition had the most interesting companions, that's for sure. If you like them or not is a different kind of question. Me personally, I enjoyed all of them for what they are. Me personally, I think I like Origins characters more. In Origins, you had Alistair, Morgan, Leliana, Zevran, Shale, and Wynn. That's an incredibly strong group. That's a really, really strong group. I loved Inquisition. I thought Inquisition was really, really cool. but sometimes there a couple of their party members weren't all that to me. Whereas with Inquisition, and I didn't even mention Ogren, who you don't get until later, but still is quite memorable. Like Origins had an incredible list of party members. You talking about the same game? I totally take that second option. You are all my slaves now. I love DA2 as I've mentioned multiple times, but I can't stand Inquisition. I found the companions to be dull, and the story and gameplay flashed far too much. See, I loved the gameplay, but I understand the weaknesses of it. I wouldn't mind them taking the story from the books with Merrick and his uprising as a game. Yeah, Origins had a great prequel book that really made the storyline of the main villain make a lot more sense. I think they did a very poor job of explaining. I don't remember who the villain's name was. The knight who basically turned against the Grey Wards. They didn't explain well his motivations. But if you read the book, you understood him a lot more, and it's made his character moments much more powerful. Nova Roma, have you ever heard about it?
Never. A strange name indeed.
Logain.
Who would
Yes.
dare to call their city Rome?
What kind of sanctuary is it? I need some details.
It has a very strong connection to our ancient Roman gods. It is a beacon for all believers. It is like the Capitolium Vetus, or the sacred fire of Vesta in Rome.
This could be the explanation for the name Nova Roma.
I agree, Tribunus. I have the feeling that this city is much more than I thought. We need to find out what happened to it.
I agree. We must visit this Nova Roma now. Yes, indeed, you would, Threed. I could never use Shell properly. I always had her try and tank, but it doesn't really work for her weird support tank talents. She was not easy to use at all, but if you could figure it out, she was actually a ton of fun, and I really enjoyed the process. All right, let me do a save here. Live. First mission done. Okay. So, one really cool thing about this game, where is it? Huh. That's weird. I don't see it here, but when I first played, they gave you a ton of reset skill books. Or maybe you have to do the second mission first before you get that. We'll see. But yeah, so Gaius Julius Mento, he is a Tribunus, which is basically the same as a Vanguard in the first game. So he uses the twin daggers. He's got the traits Agile, which gives him 1 movement AP, and Skilled. So he's going to gain an additional skill point every 5th level. Very, very nice. So I know a lot of people are going to appreciate this because in King Arthur, you were forced into playing as a tank. And so I know most people prefer to focus on damage, so you'll be able to do that. And Legion 9. Some of these obviously are going to be very familiar looking at the passives. If I reset his skills, he's still automatically going to have 2 of them. He comes with the Bar Blade, which makes his attack automatically cause enemies to start bleeding. And then for the rest of the passives, he can increase the effect of bleeding, get some more damage. He can cause allies to have their damage increase when he kills units. He can lose 1 less action point from wearing heavy armor, and he can become immune to opportunity attacks, which is obviously very nice. As far as the active skills that you have to use, there is an ultimate skill that he gets at level 10, but you don't have enough XP in this early look for you to reach level 10, so I can't tell you about anybody's ultimate skill. But as far as the other ones, starting at the top, Strike is the basic damage. Jumping attack is, of course, a jumping attack. Pretty sure that was in the last game where you could jump to an enemy and attack them. You all see me use that. Invocation of Mars gives him increased weapon damage by 25%. Execute allows him to kill an enemy that's under 40% vitality, although this can be resisted with physical debuff resist, so very, very nice. Terror allows him to reduce the action points of all the enemies around him. Palisades allows him to actually put up palisades as full cover, that have a portion of his vitality. Really, really cool stuff. Really interesting way to defend yourself. And then all resistance is going to give him a massive boost to mental and physical debuff resist. Juggernaut, very familiar again to anybody who played the last game. The flickering is UI is flickering out. Oh, snap. Really? Well, that's odd. Here, hold on one second. There we go. That's very odd. Why does the game just randomly do that? That's so goofy. Sorry about that. Blinking lights the strobe. Yeah, my bad. That's such an odd thing to all of a sudden happen. I wonder what triggers that. Is it better now? Way better. Okay, cool. So there are two ways I can display games in OBS. One, I can have OBS actually just display the window that the game is. And the advantage of that is I can tab in and out with no problem, and your screen doesn't change, right? Which is good for me. The other way I can do it is have it just display the screen that the game is on, which means you see whatever is on that screen at all times. So I prefer to just show the game window, and that way it gives me a little bit more flexibility to just move around, do whatever I want to. But for whatever reason, sometimes it'll have issues like that where it just shows a black screen, or we just had the flickering just now. Very, very odd. So when those things happen, I have it show the overall monitor screen where the game is being showcased, and then for whatever reason, it's able to do that with no problem. I don't know why we would have no issues the whole time we were fighting, and then all of a sudden we get to the UI and flickering happens. But whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. You all say it's better. You all are all right. Kunchu is no longer convulsing. That's all that matters to me. All right, where was I? Oh, yeah, Juggernaut will be familiar to anybody who's played King Arthur. So you get extra damage for all the movement that you do during the turn. Really, really great way to be able to stack extra damage before you light up an enemy. And then finally also gets backstab, which gives him additional damage when he's attacking enemies from the back. So all great, great stuff. I definitely want the jump. I definitely want to try out execute, because I actually never used execute during my first turn with the game. And I'll actually take some extra bleeding, and then I'll increase the range of jump. That'll work for me. So and then let's see, damage against poison units. That's not oh wait, this is significantly more damage than what I already have though, so we'll go ahead and take that. And then let's see, unbreakable armor while in a duel, and +1 bleeding duration. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, I think I'll stick with that. And then what's this? +2 damage till the end of the encounter for each kill. Without question, he's going to take that. +3 damage for backstab attacks, and +3 armor piercing. He wants that as well. And what is this? +30% damage for 1 turn, consume on use. You know, he might as well take that because he was the one who would use that as well. All right. Dread Pirate, what's going on, man? How are you? This game is criminally underrated. Yeah, I agree. That's why I want to take the time to give it some exposure. I think this game is fantastic. This game's criminally making me convulse. It's not making you convulse anymore, all right? The screen's not flickering. But yeah, solid game otherwise. All right, next up is Nerva. So he's a Flamen, which is essentially the same thing as an Arcanist. So some of the things from here you'll recognize, like Grave Conduit. Pretty sure Merlin had that. So it basically does more damage to enemies based upon how much health they have. And then Death Hex, which causes them to lose a percentage of their vitality. Also a fantastic option. Did I reset his skills? I did not. Let me reset his skills. Some of the new things. He's got Steel Vigor, which allows you to consume all the action points of a target ally. I would never use that, but maybe some people find a use for it. For me, my whole party should be useful, and so therefore I'm not going to blow up their ability to do things in that way. Desecration inflicts corruption on the enemy that causes them to have vulnerability, increasing the damage they suffer by 20%. And if they die before it ends, it's going to spread to adjacent enemies. Very, very nice. He's also got Desiccate, which is a melee attack that does an incredible amount of damage, but also causes him to lose 15% of his health. Can't see myself using that. What I do absolutely love is Unholy Chain, which establishes a link between two enemies and causes damage and status effects against the link unit to also affect the other unit. Absolutely a boss killer. Makes it really easy to sidestep the defenses that they have. He also has the Necrosis status, which causes all of the enemies affected by his skills to get a Necrosis status, and they'll suffer 10% damage at the start of their turn. And this damage increases by 100% every turn, unless it's resisted by physical debuff resist. Very, very nice. And then on top of that, it's got Profane Arts at the start of each encounter. Every enemy suffers Necrosis, and it lasts for 1 turn. And then he also has Mental Guard, which is going to make the mental debuffs resist of every ally within 1 tile equal to his. And he starts out with 20%, but he's actually got multiple ways to build that up. I think by the end of my first playthrough, he was at like 63%, and I hadn't taken all the options, so he can really pump that up high. And then he can get more weapon damage. He can increase the range of the skills by 1. He can increase the effects of potions by 50%. At the start of every encounter, he can get an amount of armor that will protect him from the first attack that hits him. He can take 25% less damage from incoming spells, and he can increase mental debuff resist by 30%. So all in all, really nice kit for him. I really enjoyed my time with this game. I haven't finished it yet. I got to Act 4, I think, so I need to come back and finish it eventually. Yep. I like the way the difficulty scales up over time. Like you keep facing more and more difficult opponents. I feel like the game really forces you to use everything that you get over and over. All right, let's get on Holy Chain for sure, and I want Death Husks for sure, and I actually want Desecration as well for sure. So we'll take those 3, and then I don't think he has access to any of. Oh, he can take this. +8. Why does it say -8 vitality? He still has the +8 vitality and 10%. Oh, this is exactly the same thing, so I don't need that at all. And yeah, there's nothing there for him. So finally is the Praetorian, who again is equal to the Defender from King Arthur. So he has Strike, of course. He also has Shield Bash, which I think I used before. Does 75% damage to in a 3-tile area around him, damaging enemies and knocking them back. There's also an upgrade that'll actually cause it to knock down the middle target. Pretty cool. He's also got Wall of Blades, which is going to cause blades to spin around him, damaging enemies and making them bleed, which is obviously very advantageous because Gaius gets extra damage against bleeding enemies. He gets a Taunt, which goes to 4-tile range around him. Very nice. You've already seen me use Protective Shield, which creates 3 shields that will basically absorb the first 3 hits against himself or an ally. Really cool stuff. Beam of Light is a ranged attack that deals damage to every unit in a straight line, and you can make it where it burns all the units in that line as well. I mean, I'll be honest, I found the Fomorians to be far easier than the Fae. Oh, nice. You know, I wasn't necessarily satisfied with all the builds for my team, so it's very possible that a couple of them were underpowered, and I didn't handle the equipment quite right because I didn't realize how weird it was going to be about giving you good equipment. So it's completely possible that you have more powerful equipment than I was working with at the time. Wolf, what's up, man? How are you? Damn, I missed this game. Great combat. Really? I didn't know you played King Arthur. You enjoyed it? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, they're working on the expansion right now, so this is going to be the standalone version of the game. So this is actually based on Spartans. So like people aligned with Julius Caesar. So it's going to be on that same Avalon Island, but a different part of it and following different characters. Should be interesting. They say we are going to face some people from the Arthurian mythology, though. Some of the people who were in the last game. So it should be interesting to see who that'll be. He also gets robust, which is going to increase his vitality and physical debuff resist. And he automatically comes with block aura, which is going to give a portion of his block to allies that are directly around him. And he also has his passive, which gives him additional damage based on how many allies are directly next to him as well. So it's almost like he's built where you could, if you wanted to, basically have the whole team just keep following him like a formation and enter into fights that way. Of course, you would have to build up his block significantly in order for that to be viable, but I think it's interesting that they put that in as a viable strategy. And then, of course, he has shield block, which is going to give him more powerful block. He's got counter attack, so he'll automatically respond to the first frontal attack received with a strike. Reflect is going to reflect some of the damage he takes against melee attackers. Armor, we already talked about that, 1 less AP from wearing heavy armor. And hardened armor, which is definitely the first thing I'm going to take. Reduce armor loss by 20%, really cool stuff. And then finally deflection, which is going to reduce the amount of damage he takes from ranged attacks. Really, really cool stuff. I think he has a fantastic kit. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yep. They don't have a release date yet for this expansion, though. So we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. I saw in a previous video of yours that you play Expeditions Rome. Yep. You enjoyed that one as well? I thought Expeditions Rome was fantastic. We actually were just talking about that earlier today. I thought that game was a fantastic time. THQ Nordic still has the license. I've got to assume they're working on a game for it. So when they have an official release date for it, I might go ahead and just live stream that game because I really, really wanted to get another crack at it. I loved my builds. I think I did a great job building up the characters, but I didn't like how my story turned out. I messed up the romance that I was trying to get. I wanted to romance Cleopatra, and somewhere along the way, I must have fibbed on that. So I want another crack at it to do the story properly. But yeah, great game. Really had a great time with it. Okay, let's see. Oh, did that Jason get, you know what? No. Oh, I forgot. I kind of want, no, it's not even a possible. Oh, I would have to let go of this or this, and I don't want to do either. What I really wanted was this upgrade that allows them to block flanking attacks with 50% block efficiency, because that's what enemies love to do. They'll just come up behind him and just tear him apart. And it's kind of brutal. -2 damage from ranged attacks, 10% damage reduction and cover. That's not helping him all that much, and he doesn't get anything here. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. Anything else that I should show you all here? Oh, they do have a morality chart. They did tell me that the morality chart is not finished, or it's not the way it's actually going to be in the full game. So for those of you who play King Arthur, you'll notice that this is a little bit more simple. Like in the King Arthur game, you had a choice between righteous and tyrant, and Christian or old religion or old ways, whatever it was called. Whereas this is pretty much a choice between the demonic god or the god who is based in humanity, right? And then you have things that you gain, but there are no characters here. So there are only going to be 6 characters that you'll have as a team for this expansion. So we'll see whether or not the morality chart is still compelling when the rewards aren't quite as compelling, because in King Arthur, your morality actually determined some of the characters you are able to recruit. And so it really made you think carefully about which route you wanted to go. Whereas I'm not sure if this game is going to have that same pool. We'll see. And with that, let's go ahead and start the second mission. Don't forget to use your potions. So you get the first mission, which is the introduction, and then the second mission. I think the first game might have worked this way as well. You get your hub, or it might have been actually the first game that you got your hub. the first mission when you got your hub, but in this one you got to do the second mission
So
before they
this
give your
is
hub to you.
Novaroma, or what's left of it.
And the ruins are swarming with the dead. Fortunately, you have a flamen of Orcus in your company. Stay behind, and let me get them out of the way. Orci nomine exi.
I've been expecting
that went well.
something else.
So have I. Whatever these creatures are, Orcus has no power over them.
Then we should use a more conventional solution.
Indeed. Why does they? Oh, you know what? This is why. Because I need to change the formation. I'm like, why do they keep putting him in front? You are not the person I want to be in front. Let's see. One. This will do 3. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. So sure, we'll do this. Yeah, you know what? That does make sense. Fine.
What is your wish?
You'll run up here. And yeah, sure, that's fine. And then you. Vulnerability. What? Oh, they're linked, so it puts vulnerable. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that makes complete sense. Yes. All right, I think that's the best we can do. Woo! That went exactly the way I hoped it would. Okay. Let's see. Very nice. Very nice.
Never mind the fangs
Okay,
of
you are going to
horns.
face forward. That's cool. You know what? Here. We'll give you this protection. Because they're about to hit you up. And then he can come this way. And do that. And then you. Let's ensure that you don't survive his hit. And
I
sure, we'll do
pity
that
you.
for you. And bam, let's do that. Are you serious? He walked around my Overwatch and then did a backstab. That's so ugly. Let's see. What do you have available? You got that. Okay, so
For
fine.
victory!
Oh, that's excellent. We'll do this and then this. Can you link multiple targets with repeated use of the ability? Which ability are you referring to, Abandonment? Let's see. Yes, that works. And then let's see. That would be 2, so we don't want to do that. We'll do this. And no.
Demons?
Oh, okay,
Where?
yep. He's gonna face the right way.
Yes.
Excellent. And we'll do this. And the process. And there we go. And you're out of here. Excellent. All right. Did you ever play Celeste: Crown the Magisters? Thought about giving it a go. I played it. I reviewed it. I did reviews for all of its DLC as well. If you like tabletop games or tactical games, can't recommend it highly enough. In my opinion, Celeste is probably the purest translation of a tabletop game into video game form. Just absolutely incredible work. And it has what's probably my favorite character creation system that I've seen in a game.
Wait,
They did a.
this might be a
forgot about
trap.
this.
Look,
They did a
there's a
great
woman
job
lying
of
there.
really laying all the
Is she
options
dead?
out.
She seems to be the source of all the power that led me here. But those idols are keeping her imprisoned.
Trap or not, we must go closer to her.
Oof, 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 oof. Problem with Solasta though, writing is terrible, especially for that first campaign. It's absolutely abysmal, and it gets better with each DLC. So I think the last DLC probably had the best story, but it's still not going to be up to the level of something like a Dragon Age or whatever that you might be expecting. And the character models don't look particularly impressive either. So if you're cool with that and the gameplay and the combat is what's really going to grab you, it's fantastic in those areas. The unholy link that lets you spread status effects, no, you can only link it between two people. That here, I'll let you see it. Unholy chain establishes a link between two enemies that are no further than 4 tiles away for 2 turns. Damage and status effects against a linked unit also affect the other unit. It does not have any upgrades that allows you to link it to more enemies. Okay, obviously, let's see, there's you. Okay, and let's see, you cannot link between these things. You can temporarily reduce its health, so we can do that. Nope, that didn't work. It just let me do it, but that didn't work because that's probably not considered vitality. Can we make it vulnerable? Looks like that didn't work either. And I just wasted his whole turn. That almost makes me want to. Oh. All right.
Never
here
mind
you.
the fangs and horns.
You. Excellent. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. I might have to start this over. That was a terrible way to begin it. If he comes over to him, okay, he's not. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Only terrible thing about Abelard is that his name sounds too French, and that's a card. What's anything that your card could do? That's why he's a badass coach.
Death is the only.
All right, let's see. You. And you. Oh, he can do that? Okay, well.
Just a friendly bout, till they are dead.
There we go. And this would only be 2, right? Not that it matters that much, but here. What? Why can't I do this to him? I should be able to do this to him. What? Kills an enemy under 40% vitality. Oh, but what is this? He's got 0% physical debuff resistance, so on a 40% vitality. Why can't I use this? So odd. It's not even giving me a reason. All right, fine. You're dead. And if I move, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity here. So probably be best to just chill here for a second. I can't do anything with you, so I'll just deal with you instead. And yep, chill out there. And then you're down. Oh, but not technically, not really. You're up. Oh my God, he's got a backstab. Oh, I might have to do this again. That would suck. All right, you. If I do this, it won't let me jump out. If I try to run, let's see. If I do this, it'll just bring me here. Damn.
From
What
the
do you have?
bowels of hell.
Oh crap, I just realized you're right in front of me. I might have to do this again. Unfortunate.
It's my turn again?
Let's see. Here.
Blame it on the gods.
Yep. And I can't attack you, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just take that hit.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot how much you're impacting my armor. Doom. That. And let's see. Yep, more powerful, more powerful.
Gods are testing me.
Okay. Can I, is that even? Yeah, no, it's not gonna let me do that. Here, yeah, let's just go here. Well, that's one, all right.
just a friendly bout. Till they are dead.
I don't know how I'm gonna get to this other one. All right, you.
Don't waste my time.
Actually, can you? No, you can't. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, look at that. His armor absorbed all of it. Oh, but that barely is going to do any damage because you got somebody right in front of you. Yeah, we better deal with that or he's going to be right back and that's going to be a
Imperator
serious
is my
problem.
shield.
Is that enough for you to go ahead and no, you can't even target him.
We are Legion.
Good enough. Fine, and then you
Tremble before me.
you can't target any of them. Good lord. Okay. We'll take oh, he's already used his attack of opportunity, so that's fine. Still can't do anything with you. This isn't worth it. We might as well bank those points.
You got me good.
Oh. Can't do anything with this, right? Nope. Here.
You really want to kill me, don't you?
Got that. Oh, lovely. There we go. And yeah, pause there. That's fine. Plutonian sounds like the Rogue Trader narrator. He will give himself some protection. And then what? You know what? You tired of you backstabbing me. And then you.
Tartarus awaits.
Oh crap! I completely forgot. I should have linked the two of them together before I did that. That is fine. We'll do this. Lousy 3 for all that good. That oh, you know what? No, I can't even. Here, hold on. That's what I'll do. I will link the two of you together. And then we'll just have to deal with that next go round.
Curse you.
Okay.
For the Legion.
Excellent. You're down. You're down. That's excellent. There we go. That's less than what you originally had to work with. And Yeah, I could have done that much better. Wait, so you still have to deal with them even after all those pillars are down? That's interesting. All right, well, I'll deal with you. And then you were holding the spear. Oh no, you were a crossbowman. I'll let them deal with him. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Okay, now we will go ahead and put this on you, and we'll deal with you. And not quite enough for him. That's fine. And there you go. Now you're vulnerable as well. Boom, 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 boom.
Just look the other way.
There we go. You're down. And you're done. So much harder than it had to be, but it's fine.
Is she dead?
She is partly dead. Her soul is trapped in a dream that never ends. She is trying to wake up, but she simply can't.
Still, we must talk to her. What can you do?
I could try something. Through the connection that led us here, I can tie her to our bond. It may bring her back.
We have no other choice. Do it.
We have no other choice. Boom, boom.
What have you done with me? I feel cursed. Dirty.
The word you are looking for, lady, is thank you.
Thanks for what? For cursing me with your unclean demonic blood?
I don't know what you think about us, but we are Romans, just like you.
I know exactly what you were, and what you have become. And now you turned me into the same.
As a true Roman, you accepted the call of Orcus, the god of the dead.
The call of Orcus? Oh, you have the nerve, Flamen.
May I suggest that we start from the beginning? I am Gaius Julius Minto.
Gaius Julius? Then you are my kin. My name is Albina Virgila, but I was also born of the gens Julius, back in Rome. I am the priestess of Vesta.
Why were you so angry with us?
I am still angry. I am the Flamina of Vesta, the guardian of the sacred flame of life. Tartarus is the exact opposite I want to belong to. You should have asked me first.
Asking you how. You were dead. Well, almost dead.
When chaos came, I locked myself in this sanctuary. My soul became the last spark that fed Vesta's fire. I became one with the city, but I became a prisoner of my own shelter.
Tell me more about this city.
This is my city, Nova Roma, the seed of ethereal Rome, the future of all Romans. A great dream that can be true by the magical power of Avalon.
Avalon?
Look, dear Gaius Julius, I'll answer all your questions, but we're running out of time. I need your help.
Time is something we dead can never run out of.
You woke me up. Therefore, the city is defenseless. Chaos will consume everything if we do not rekindle Vesta's fire. If you are a true Roman, you must help me.
See, it's gaslight you is to not give you a reward, or even worse, sue you. That's certainly one way to look at it. Fine, but I'll expect you to explain this whole situation soon. All right, Albina Virgila is with us. And
With your demonic mark on my soul, I can no longer be the flame. The city is defenseless until we rekindle the fire of Vesta.
I am in super bad shape.
The deities of fate may have woven the threads of our lives together for a reason.
There we go. Armor. All right, that helps.
My soul is filled with hope again.
That helps, that helps, that helps. Let's see. Was it reignite? That's reignite the fire. We don't want to do that just yet. So we'll turn over here. Boom, 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 boom. Can we get in these? No. Marketplace. Whoa.
Flamina, there you are. You have abandoned us. You let us die.
I'm truly sorry, Domina Terentia, but I had no choice.
Damn you. Bear my curse, fallen virgin.
What was that?
When the tide of chaos swept over the land, I could only save either my people or my city.
And you decided to save your city.
Yes. I chose the future over the present.
Rough.
It's a simple curse meant as a revenge. I could remove, but we must find her body first.
That is our reward for the struggle?
So it put weakness on her, so she does 33% less damage. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't realize the fight was going to start here. I took a chance that... Hulk, what's going on, man? How are you? I took a chance that he wasn't going to need a potion.
I am ready.
And that might have been a mistake on my part.
Don't
Oh,
wait
well.
for my orders.
Can I get to you from here? I cannot. Wait a
I
minute.
stand for life.
She's right here anyway. Up to 3 different enemies. You. There you go. All of y'all burning. And now we'll go over here. Okay. Is there anything here? Yep, we'll deal with you. That'll work.
Never mind the fangs and horns.
You. There we go. He can get to you. That's excellent. And actually, he didn't
We
even
are
go there.
Legion.
Excellent.
Raider
All
is
right,
my shield.
move forward. Everybody look
Woe
forward
to the
because that's the
conquered.
direction they're going to come from.
Death is the only way.
And then, is there anything I want to do? No. Are there any crossbowmen here? Not that I see. So we'll bank the rest of this and see how it goes. Oh my God! I did not see you back there. Scare the crap out of me. I do not appreciate that at all. All right.
This is gonna hurt
Give
him.
you what you were looking for, apparently. And
We are
you
Legion.
come back up here. And you know what? Let's start with some protection. And then, how long? 3-turn cooldown? No, I'm not a fan of that. 2 turns for target died. They spread it to adjacent enemies. I don't want to use it on you because I don't know if you're gonna have anybody adjacent. So he's gonna just come back over here. And let's
It's
see.
my turn again?
There we go. That's all you're going to do. And then there's nothing I feel comfortable with her doing either. So she's just gonna chill. And then you, I don't want to use any of this yet. So I mean, you'll just do a little bit to you, and then that's it. Still hoping for any Dragon Age Dread Wolf news this year. We were just talking about Dread Wolf earlier before you got on this the stream. Yeah, I think we're all hoping that we finally get some news on it sooner or later. Good Lord, there's a lot going on here. All right,
Bow to Orcus.
we're gonna link. We're gonna link the two of you.
Ready.
You gonna do the only thing you can do. Yeah, that works. And then that works. Yep. And he's gonna just, you know, he might as well move up a little bit. And then you.
Behold,
You got
maiden
fire
of
now.
death.
All right. Well, 1, 2, 3. That'll work.
Tremble before me.
Let's see. And you can do that to him. Yep, sure. That'll work.
Never mind the fangs and horns.
So you. There you go. Come over there. Deal with him. And, oh, actually, nope. Here. Let's see if he'll take the bait. You chill back here. You bank that. And then she. She'll come up over here because once they surround you, she's gonna help. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. There's a lot of people coming from over there. I didn't. Good Lord, there's a lot of people over here. Oh, come on now. They have her say woe to the conqueror, but they didn't think that it to be they victus. I don't know what that's referencing, Lord. Jovi, what's going on, man? Saw your video for this game today. Looks good. Yeah, I agree. I'm impressed with it thus far. I think they're gonna do a good job with
I'm
it.
rooting for you.
Looking forward to getting the full thing. You know what, here. Yep, I'm gonna chill there.
From
You
the
can
bowels
you
of
link?
hell.
No. Here. I'm gonna do that.
The
And then
Imperator
he
is my
gonna
shield.
do this and this, and make both of them vulnerable in the process. That's excellent. He's gonna face here. He's gonna do that, and then she gonna come right up. Excellent. And look at that. You're already got enough where you're on fire, and I don't have to do anything else. So we're gonna bank the rest of what she has, and then he's just going to, what can he do? You know what? We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna bank it and see what happens. All right. He will do this. Then he can, yep, he can do that. So let's see.
I'm immortal.
Can we go ahead and, yeah, let's do this. Excellent. She
Deeds,
is going to
not
do
words.
bam, bam, and bam. Excellent. And can she can't come up close enough to attack him, but she will be, so we'll chill for now. And then you're not gonna do any real damage to him. You know what? I didn't play that quite right. I should have went on ahead
I am
and
ready.
attacked him and took advantage of the vulnerability he has right now.
Death is the only way.
Oh, that's right. We still have this though. So look.
We are the 9th Legion. Bad
So
omen.
if I-
Yeah.
So if I attack you, he did not like that at
Tremble
all. So
before
you should be able to. There we go. You should be able to. Oh no, I can't get through all that armor. But can you set it up where is he still on fire? He's not still on fire. Damn, he's gonna get another attack. Almost. I couldn't get into King Arthur as much, but this looks like a more improved version. Interesting. What did you dislike about King Arthur? Val Victus is a translation, but it's also a reference to the Legacy of Kain series. As Kain says it when he performs finishers. Nice. I never played Legacy of Kain, but multiple subscribers have told me it's a game worth checking out. All right, let's see. Why is he not able to use execute? Is he that he can't use execute on the dead? Or, oh, this guy has 50% physical debuff resistance. Now that kind of makes sense why we can't use execute. Still disappointing, but at least it makes sense.
Tartarus awaits.
All right, let's link the two of you together. And then let's, oh no, he can't do that, fine. Yep, that's done.
Woe to the conquered.
Yeah, we'll move up. And then, oh my God. I keep forgetting about this guy's
we
armor.
just want to steal your
And he
soul.
can't move to the backside either, but you know he can get through with armor a little bit better. So that's fine. Ooh, you could get back up, huh? All right, I'll keep that in mind. In fact, here we're gonna give you some protection to help you. 3 rounds. Oh, we'll take care of this in 3 rounds. Should at least. But let's we're not gonna rush out there, so we'll bank that for now. And then he can, yeah, sure. And then that's it. There we go. And he will. And then, that's it. Much,
another life,
much,
I would have mourned
much better. Good Lord. Proper tactics. Forgot what it was, but I think it was something about breaking enemies' armor before you could damage it.
Look.
To some degree, armor does limit the amount of damage that you can do towards enemies. Not completely, but to some degree.
Now promise her something, Flamina. Preferably something she cares about. Make a vow.
I swear to you, Domina, that I will rebuild Nova Roma.
Good, that'll do. Done. The curse is gone.
Thank you, Flamen of Orcus. Nova Roma is the seed of an ethereal Rome, which could be the future for all Romans. A dream that could be shaped by the powers of this magical land.
How could these ruins be an ethereal Rome?
This enchanted land is bursting with magical powers beyond your imagination. Dreams can really come true here.
You mean nightmares, do you? Have you seen this place?
This is not my dream. Even here, only a select few can make the dreams come true. One of them seems to have gone mad, which caused this chaos.
Finally remember to fix my freaking formation. And now,
Everyone done with the nap?
there we go. Now we are in much better shape after that first fight. Sheesh. All right, we go up, then make a right, and then make another right. I'm really confused by how execute works. I hope we're actually able to use it before, whoops, I think we need to go around. Before I get through with the level. Uh-oh, that's not the way either. Whoops. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you've got to go through the specific opening, dude. It's a decrepit place. You can't just walk around in
With
the
your
old
help, I can make
area.
these ruins a safe home for thousands again.
That's hard to believe, lady, but I'll take your word for it. No! I didn't mean to do that. Wrong direction.
Here we are, at the sanctuary of Vesta. When chaos consumed the city, I took the flame with me.
It won't
fed
let
it
me
with my
press
own
escape?
soul.
No, 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 no,
One-
no, no. No. So that area is brutal, and it's also the last one. No, I don't want to do that yet. Dunno, dunno, dunno. Here we go. Backwards. Did I know? Yeah, I was not paying attention. It was right there in front of me. Big old flag letting you know, hey. So King Arthur has a thing where you could do the final mission of a particular area, but you could still walk around and do the side missions if you wanted to. But the final mission is oftentimes hardest, so I prefer doing all the side stuff
This used to be the arena.
first.
Every Roman city must have one, right?
Well, except that there is something unusual here. Or someone.
Avalon is an island in the otherworld, a magical place, and the arena is no exception. You might want to talk to him.
Yeah, let me say this.
Welcome to the Amphitheater, Nova Roma Dominus. You come for a combat challenge. Your bravery will be rewarded, of course.
What are all these dead bodies scattered around?
The living dead. They were swarming all over my arena, so I had them eliminated.
You want to fight for fun? Why not?
Esteemed guests, today we present you the Battle of Elysia. The Roman army of a glorious Julius Caesar is laying siege to the Oppidum of the Gauls. But the combined reinforcements of the Gauls have arrived. Tribe after tribe, they have surrounded Caesar's legions. You, Dominus, will fight as Caesar. I will play the role of Vercingetorix, the leader of the Gauls.
Awesome. All right.
Elysia shall not fall to the Romans.
Definitely want to get him taken care of. 1899. 1899. 1899. Okay, cool. What's the best way to deal with you, dude? Boom. I guess.
I
Just start
stand
out.
Don't
I guess
wait
we'll
for
start out
orders.
here. There we go.
The Imperator is my shield.
Dun. Yeah, sure.
Oh, we just want to steal your souls.
That's hilarious. Oh, here,
Death
you
is
know
the
what?
only way.
A nice day for their funeral.
Nice. Now I should. Okay. So it let me do it for him, and he's got 0% physical debuff resist, so it works just fine. That's interesting. I'll take it.
before me.
Ah, dag it. That's unfortunate.
I stand for life.
She can't get to him either. But, oh, actually, here. You. Can she reach you? She can reach you too. That's actually very nice. We'll take that. And
We are Legion.
yeah, definitely want to get around there. Nothing else there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, you. Here. He's probably brutal. If Asterix taught me anything, it's that no one knows where Leash is. Okay.
Behold the Maiden of Death.
None of this really works well. You're about to die off. Here, sure. Actually, you're a little closer, so I guess we'll do you. There we go. We could go ahead and take you out, huh? Sure.
Grovel and beg.
None of you are close enough. Whoops. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Demons? Where?
Okay. Yeah, we'll chill out. We'll chill out. He's down. You're gonna run up. You're gonna run up. Okay, that's cool.
Demons? Where?
Here, actually.
I'm immortal.
He can't link you all. Oh, that's fine.
We are the 9th Legion. Bad omen, yeah.
First, I don't want you coming around there.
I'm immortal.
Right.
I am ready.
Woe to the conquered.
Oh, she's got this back again. Let's set you back on fire. There we go. All right, so now he's vulnerable.
Raise
Now
the
you.
Aquila height.
And now she could come over here, but oh, he's automatically gonna die anyway. So we can just chill. We can just chill and let them catch up. Okay. Then he can go ahead. There we go. That's all he can do. Now, actually,
Oh, we just want to steal your souls. This is gonna hurt a lot.
yeah, no movement AP, so we'll chill. And then we'll come over here. Ooh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. He was not a fan. He was not a fan. And we could wait, but why not? Go ahead and just get out the way. Excellent. That worked very well. Very, very well. Okay, hold on. Let's pick up our reward.
After the war, this may
There we
come
go.
in handy.
Some jewelry and some money.
I'm impressed, Dominus. Are you ready for the next battle? A more challenging one, of course.
You wield enormous power. Why didn't you leave this doomed city?
I received the perfect death on the sands of the Colosseum. I will not disgrace you with a second life. I only asked for the chance to fight on.
And you've got it.
I did. I am the sand of this arena that drinks up the spilled blood. I am one with this Amphitheater. This is my afterlife and my reward.
Kind of creepy, but okay. I'm always ready for a good fight. Let's keep going.
When Caesar disembarked in Cantium, Britannia, he barely had the time to establish a small fortified camp on the coast. Just before the painted warriors of the native tribes came to push his legion back to the sea.
All right.
Never mind the fangs and horns.
Don't waste my time.
Behold the Maiden of Death.
Okay.
Death is the only
Yeah, make the rest of
I
this
stand
you.
for life.
1, 2, and yeah, let's go with you two. Very nice, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait, if I did this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he in that next square? No, there's one more square, so we don't have enough. Damn, I don't have enough to reach him. Oh well. Alright. Bank the rest of this.
push back the Roman dogs.
I, Hercules.
Never mind the fangs and horns. This is gonna hurt a bit.
There we go.
Bow to Orcus.
Can you? Nope. There we go. And he's down as well. Excellent. Bank this. This is the problem. We got a little bit of armor. No problem. He's still got 2 of these shields. Cool.
Die! Eternal Rome!
All right. You.
We are the 9th Legion. Bad omen, yeah.
Death is the
first.
only way.
He can. Yep.
I
that's
stand
good.
for life.
And then you, and you. Very nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then you, let's start getting rid of some of that armor, right?
My corpse is hurting.
Horse is hurting. Yep. And you. That's excellent. Let's make our way around to that backside. And chill here. LT, what's going on, man? How are you, bro? So far, some of the voice lines seems bits from the time period where Rome and Greece had a lot more obvious crossover in their religious beliefs. That's an interesting observation.
I'm immortal.
Interesting observation. Yeah, because the religious system isn't completely fleshed out in the version of the game they provided, I can't provide a good answer for that. Like, they haven't had a lot of the religious conversations yet. But it should be an interesting part of the game. Set you on fire. Yeah, let's get rid of some more of that armor. Oh yeah, you're dead. There we go. And let's go get our reward first. All right, she is low on armor, and so is our tank, so we'll probably need to pick up armor at the camp after this.
Remind me of Caesar, Dominus. How about one last challenge? For the ultimate reward?
Is that an undead version of Lady Boadicea? Yeah, in this game, instead of Knight's Tale, where the main character you played as was a defender, a tank, in this game, the main character you play as is a Tribunus, which is a class that's basically the same as Vanguard, but of course he has a different list of abilities than Lady Boadicea had. If I'm not wrong, around Lycia time, they were all still Hellenic. You knew Caesar? Who are you, anyway?
I was Scutus, hero of the Battle of Alesia. I fought alongside the great Julius Caesar. After my retirement from the 10th Legion, I became a gladiator. The celebrated champion of Rome.
We don't stop here. I want to see how good a fighter you really are.
It is a less-known secret that Caesar had to fight against the folk of the woodland spirits in Britannia. They ambushed the marching column while the Romans were crossing the mysterious forest. This time, I'll fight on your side, Dominus. You have earned it.
Okay.
Oh, we just want to steal your souls.
Here.
Death is the only way.
Here.
The Imperator is my shield.
Behold the Maiden of Death.
Yeah. So he'll come up. Let him deal with it. Okay.
I stand for life.
Okay, I still want it. What is that? Okay. There we go, and you. And
Just a
then
friendly
you.
bout, till they are dead.
There we go. Here, hold on. You'll come over here. You'll do that. Extra block. And Oh, your strike is costs 4 AP. Oh, I didn't realize that. Actually, you know what? Makes more sense for you to hang back. And same for you. I don't remember how these people work. Yeah, we'll bank all this, see what happens. Okay. So you're dealing with him. Oh, and actually, you could deal with him for real.
Just a friendly
let's
bout.
see.
Till they are dead.
This. Oh no. There you go.
Kneel world.
There you go. And then let's go ahead and make you vulnerable.
Orders.
And then, yeah, let's go ahead and put this on the tank. Currently, I'm playing a JRPG called Tales of Arise on Game Pass. Really good so far. Huh? What's good about it? What do you like about it? So look forward, and then
Attack.
attack.
Forward.
Cat attack twice. You. And then her. Yeah, sure. She'll get in the phone. Why not? She'll set you on fire. And then you won't like that. He can come up. And bam. Execution. And actually, let's just do some Overwatch. And that's it. What was that? Damn, whatever it was, I didn't appreciate it. All right, that's all she wrote for you. You're stunned, so a limited amount of points are available. And he just obliterated a lot of your armor, so just all the way around. This was not cool.
I'm immortal.
Let's link the two of these guys together. And then he can
I
do
stand
that.
for life.
Let's see, first. Cast. There we go. Not nearly as effective as it was before, but it's fine. And then let's see. Over to you would be better. Damn, I should have. He was supposed to be the main takeaway of all this, and they are obliterating him. They are
Just a
absolutely
friendly
obliterating
bout.
him.
Till they are dead.
I mean, yeah, and he can't jump away or anything like that. Damn. All right.
I'm rooting for you. You got me good.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, we don't have a choice. We gotta go ahead and take some vitality because he is not gonna make it if he has to take much more of that. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, dodged. Oh, that's interesting because this gives me. All right.
We
He
just
can.
want to steal
Damn, he
your
can't
souls.
move, but he can. Oh wait, here he can. There we go. And then she could run up if she wanted to. What else can he do? Nothing. So let's go ahead and chill. Oh, and he's got. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Good lord. What's great about the Tales of series, Kunshu? Whenever I see a game about Romans in Britain, I always start to think of Rise, Son of Rome. What a game. Never played that game. What was good about it, Florian? I've seen the vaguely remember hearing of it, though.
I knew it! The blood of Caesar is flowing through your veins. If you ever need me, you know where to look. The god Mars be with you, Dominus.
Excellent. And let's see what we got.
Serve our pay.
Ooh, we got a relic. And a tome. Nice, nice, very nice. Uh-oh. Bodies.
Yes, it used to be the bathhouse.
Now you truly convinced me that the Nova Roma must be rebuilt. It is the early version of
Food for the blind.
this expansion.
A brief
So
rest.
all of the voice acting isn't in yet. So of course those lines will be voiced in the full version. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with armor. Pew, pew, pew.
Soldiers,
Companions
rise.
are very intriguing and relatable. Combat is fun, and so far the story and visuals are really well done. Nice. Okay, that'll do it. Nice storytelling, solid mechanics, nothing really innovative, but a really solid execution of all that makes a good RPG. That's awesome. I'll absolutely do it. Use it. Plus 25% damage until the end of the current mission. Do I want it for the chick so that her fire is more effective, or do I want it for you? You know what? I kind of want it for her because she's going to attack more people at a time. So, you know what? Let's put it on you. Albino Burglar. There we go. All right. Save. Start flames. Yep. I misspelled that, but it's okay. Really like the base King Arthur game. Looking forward to this ending it out in full release. Yeah, I'm curious when they're finally going to release this. They don't have a release date yet, but I'm hoping that'll be soon. Wait until you learn they swiped at the time. Don't get the wrong end of the stick. Oh wow.
Here we are, at the
You mean
sanctuary
they didn't
of
use the
Vesta.
3 seashells?
When chaos consumed the city, I took the flame with me, fed it with my own soul. Now it's time to give it back to the sanctuary, but I cannot do it alone.
What is your plan, Flamina?
See those cauldrons around the sanctuary? If I light them all, the fire of the Vesta will be rekindled. I am the only one who can do this. Help me get there and protect me.
Rise holds up really well despite being a game released in 2013. Oh wow, super fun to play as well. Nice. Slander, do you think you'll be playing any Dragon's Dogma 2? Yep, I've already pre-ordered it. I plan to play the Trickster vocation. And my pawn will be a warrior. Protect you from what?
One more step, and the dead will swarm us in endless waves. Only sacred fire of Vesta in the shrine can destroy them and purify the city.
Let's do this. Okay. I don't know where I want to start. I don't know where I want to start. I don't know where I want to start. So let's uncover
Over
all.
there.
Let's uncover all. And we'll just see what happens. That's all the options there.
Look,
I was trying to go all the way around and uncover all those, but okay, whatever. Oh crap. I actually didn't mean to do it like that, but that's the way it's done, so that's the way it's done.
Behold the Maiden of Death. For the hearth and the home.
Raise the Aquila higher.
This might be another one that I have to do a second time, but we'll see. I don't have the star. You know what? She'll continue around that way. That's what she's gonna do. I'm not even gonna worry about that. And he's gonna escort her. And then he. There we go. And then that's it for now. do. She probably
kindle
does. She
Vestas
probably
flame.
has to be the person who gets with that, who gets close. So you know what? We'll go this way.
A tribute to the goddess.
And then he can come here. There we go. And that's all she wrote. There we go. And now, up a little bit here. All right, you.
Blame it on the gods. Tartarus is nice. You shall see.
Haha, Tartarus is nice. You shall see. That's hilarious.
I
All right,
stand for
she'll go
life.
first. She'll run over this way. And then, 'cause he can't, yeah, he can't just.
Blame it on the gods.
All right. And then whatever happens, he'll help her out with it. He'll give himself some protection. Any plan to play Horizon Forbidden West when it comes to PC at the end of the month? What's going on, kid? How are you? I never played Horizon, the first Horizon. So I do plan to play it, but it's going to be a while because I want to play the first Horizon first. I agree, it is cool combat music. I'm personally interested in Horizon Forbidden West, but was thrilled to see Ghost of Tsushima coming in May. Oh yeah, I released a message about that. I'm definitely going to play Ghost of Tsushima when it comes out. All right, let's do. And bam. Woo! I didn't know it automatically kills them when you do it like that. That's kind of crazy. All right, and that's all she wrote. Damn. And all of a sudden, two of them stood up. That's not cool. All right.
Just a friendly
You.
bout. Till they are dead.
And you. There we go. And then
I kindle
she.
Vestas flame.
All the way around here.
Vesta's blessing.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And a lot going on here.
From the
What's going on
bowels of
with you?
hell.
One. We don't care about him. There we go.
Ready.
And that. That's all you can do, but you can look forward and then bank the rest. And then he will take care of
I
this.
pity you.
There we go. And yeah, we'll chill. Oh, I forgot you're about to get up. All right,
I
you.
kindle Vestas flame.
Yep, he's gonna go over there. Excellent. Boom, 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 boom. Ghost of Tsushima looked pretty good too. Yeah, I never played it, but I keep hearing about it, so I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Excellent. Excellent. Is there any reason she'd have an issue? No. So we'll just chill. And then for this, let's see.
Don't waste my time.
up, huh? Anything you really do about that? Not really, no.
For victory.
Ignore it. Boom. Boom. And that's it. And that's actually not all that helpful. So, there's really no difference. You know what? I'm just going to take the point.
I stand
Brutal. Oh my God, I didn't realize I had, I thought I only had, this was the last flame. I didn't realize I had one more. Damn. Good Lord. All right. Oh, wait. No, it's not gonna let me do it. All right. Oh my God, and he's surrounded for real. Boom, 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 boom. This is it for.
I'm rooting for you.
That's done. Just make sure you're facing towards them, and bam. Okay. Oops.
deeds, not the perennial flame.
Jeez. Good? We're good. Good Lord. Excellent.
The sacred flame burns again. With its help and under its protection, Nova Roma will be rebuilt. This is your new home too, Gaius Julius, my kin. Together, we will build eternal Rome.
My new home? I hope you have a bathhouse then.
Absolutely. What kind of Roman city would it be without a bathhouse? You must have missed such luxuries during your centuries in Tartarus.
You promised me answers, Philomena.
Yes, I did. You have questions about Avalon, don't you? This is a strange land indeed. The island of magic. The burial place of the gods.
The voice of Trish Marigold? I'm not sure. It could be, though. It's not far off, for sure. And who would be those gods? Not our gods, I hope.
Of course not. Avalon used to be a battleground of the gods of the Old Faith and the beastly Fomorians. Many of them died here.
It sounds very similar, but she does sound a little bit older. But she could be purposefully doing that. So yeah, that's a good question. But where is Avalon? Are we still in the underworlds or in Britannia?
Neither. Avalon is between the lands of the dead and the living. It is an island that cannot be found unless you are invited. It grants a second life for people like us, the ones who have died before.
Who made you the leader of Nova Roma? Was it Vesta herself?
I was buried alive in Rome because of my mistakes. But I got a second chance. The goddess of the lake brought me here and asked me to found a Roman colony on Avalon.
The goddess of the lake? I've never heard of such a... Wait, and you want to obey a barbarian deity?
She was the guardian of Avalon. I suppose the gods appointed her. But she's gone. She gave her life to defend this land when chaos came.
That's the past then. What will you do now?
I'll rebuild Nova Roma. Now that the goddess of the lake is gone, I'll reshape Avalon to become eternal Rome. I need your help and protection to achieve that.
I need the advice of my flamen. What do you think, Nerva?
I agree with the priestess. The city shall be rebuilt, and the island must be conquered. I always dreamt about an eternal Rome. Avalon could be the capital of that new empire. Emperor Sulla must hear about this.
Any words, Flamina?
Vesta is the goddess of home and life, and I walk her path. Eternal Rome must not become a realm of demons. This is my city.
I agree with you, Flamina. We'll help you rebuild your city. To the pyre with it then. Let's see. I wonder, do they have like injuries or anything of that sort in this game?
Yet again.
Then again, they might have it and it's just not implemented in this in the early access yet. What is a LAR? All right, finish mission. Oh, you know what? I know what LAR is. Boom. 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 We have found the remains of an ancient Roman colony. It seems that the Romans had already been living in this savage island for a very long time. The colony will serve as our new military camp while we explore Avalon and find a way to open a gate to Emperor Sulla. Continue. Many Romans have found refuge on here. All right, so do you want to go the evil path and follow Orcus, the god of the dead, or Vesta, the goddess of home? I am going to go with Vesta because on my first playthrough, I always go the good aligned route, and that is all the missions that they allow you to do in early access for this preview version. This has been a glimpse of the experience where the campaign features 15 story-based unique quests, boss fights, and also plenty of challenging in-game missions with even more new content. Thank you for playing. All right, so let's check out what they add. First and foremost, we did make some progress on the morality chart, and it does list your decisions there. The music reminds me of Divinity Original Sin 2. Ooh, well, that's got to be a good thing. I love the music in that game. It doesn't remind me of Divinity, but that might be because I played so much King Arthur, so I just keep thinking about King Arthur when I hear the music. Ghost looks fun as long as it's not overtuned parrying and dodging like Sekiro. Interesting. You don't always face Ghost. Oh, what's going on, Joshua? How are you? Yeah, so the Ghost and most of the enemies that we face were similar to the enemies that you see in Knight's Tale. It'll be interesting to find out when we get into the meat of this game what are some new enemies that they've added. Sekiro overtuned. Uh-oh. Sekiro fan over here. So the last party member that you're able to recruit is Albina Vergula. We just did a mission for her. So she is a Flamina, very close to a Sage, which is what Guinevere was in the last game. So her traits, she's favored by Vesta, as you can probably tell. She gets a +1 on loyalty whenever you make a humane mortality decision. And there is a loyalty meter here, so you can see when your loyalty with a party member is maxed out, they'll do an additional 20% damage and they'll get +1 AP during battles. Whereas if you get negative loyalty, they'll get a negative 10% damage and -1 AP. Now, in Knight's Tale, I believe if loyalty went down too low, party members would leave you. But that made more sense because you had like 15 different options. Considering we're only a party of 6, I don't know if that'll still be the case here. It might just damage their abilities in combat. Also, could be wrong, but based upon the write-up that they sent me, it seems like, unlike Knight's Tale, that always had you go out into battle with 4 party members at most, and then maybe like a tag-along story character, it seems like you can have a party of like 5 characters or maybe even 6. So maybe you're actually able to take this entire squad out and go out into the world with them. You know, we won't know until we see the full game. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he got all of his vitality back. So cool. Like spellcasting as a crutch. You don't have that in Sekiro. Nice. Sekiro's a rhythm game with it just that's her first trait. She also has Lost. So Lost, of course, was the undead creatures that you face for the most part in Knight's Tale. So she's one of them. These other characters are not considered to be members of the Lost, even though they look very much so undead. So she is immune to poison and bleeding effects, which obviously is very, very nice. And then her last trait is that she is fragile, so she has negative 25% vitality. So if enemies are able to get past her armor, it's pretty much a wrap for her. Now looking at her skills, when you reset her, she only gets her basic attack, and then she's also going to have ignition, which causes which the hero's damaging skills that cause burning to the targets. Your damaging her damaging skills cause burning to targets for 2 turns. So even if she just does a regular melee attack, it'll automatically ignite foes. Very, very nice. And if they're burning, that means they suffer 20% damage at the start of their turn. And then she can also increase the burning damage by 50%. She can also regain vitality every time a unit suffers damage from burning. And the amount of vitality she gains can increase along with her level. A little slow for me, but still it's there in case you want to make sure her vitality is always topped off. Ghost doesn't have spell casting. The hero, she could deal 10% more damage, similar to the Flamina. She can have, or the Flamen rather, she can have 15% increased potion effects, and you can make it where the first support spell cast during the encounter costs 0 action points. Very, very nice. She also has an ultimate skill that is unlocked at level 10 that I cannot see. Yeah, she's basically a big old pyromancer, and so I'm definitely going to roll her that way. Absolutely. Now, her going through the active skills, she has balance, which redistributes vitality between her and the allies until their percentages are even. So this could be a way to heal someone who's at very low health while the rest of the allies are at a good amount of health. I wouldn't do this. This seems a great way to kind of weaken your entire party in the to help just one. I'm straight. Firebirds is going to create 3 untargetable firebirds above adjacent tiles for 2 turns, and they act on their own. Each firebird can move up to 5 tiles and make a ranged attack with 50% weapon damage and 3 range. So this is a great way to add some extra firepower out onto the field. Now, the fire move that you saw me using was Fire Strikes, and this is a ranged attack that deals 50% weapon damage to up to 3 enemies. And I think you could definitely increase the damage, and you can increase the amount of enemies. So you can make it 4 enemies and give it some armor piercing all the way around. Really nice way to open a battle. Then she also has Purge, which removes all positive status effects from a target enemy, or it can remove all negative status effects from a target ally. Really, really nice to have to turn the tide of a fight. And then she also has Flame Shield. Target gains a Flame Shield for 2 turns that deals 25% of the hero's weapon damage to melee attackers. So obviously, this will be great to use against, or rather on tank, to let them just run up, have the Flame Shield, and just set everybody on fire. And it only cost a couple of AP. Nice. She has spell resistance that's going to significantly limit the damage that she takes from incoming spells. And then she also has Aura of Protection, which is going to give her unbreakable armor. And also all adjacent allies are going to gain unbreakable armor as well. I don't like parry or dodge anything. I don't care to get good. Yeah, I definitely understand the feeling. I'm okay with getting good if the story is worth it. But I know in a lot of those Souls games, the story, at least it seems like it's kind of secondary, and what's really the focus is combat and challenge. And so I've never bothered purchasing one because I just always felt like the story is not going to be well developed enough to motivate me to want to figure out the game mechanics and learn how to overcome those difficult bosses. Like the challenge of overcoming it in and of itself doesn't do anything for me. All right, so this is going to provide unbreakable armor for her and any adjacent allies. It increases by 1 for every 10 levels. In Knight's Tale, the max level was 30. So I assume this could go up to +3, which again would be really nice for the tank. And that would also mean that the tank could give her his block she could give him unbreakable armor, and together they just really boost up each other's defenses. So could be an interesting playstyle. And then finally, faster than the flame. If there are at least 3 burning units at the start of the hero's turn, the hero and every ally gains movement AP. And remember that Gaius gains more damage if you take Juggernaut. He's going to gain more damage based on how much he moves. So actually, getting additional movement AP is really big for him. You can add more movement AP to it, and you can also make it where she gets more damage based on how many units are burning, and that the burn lasts longer, and that she gains an action point whenever a burning unit dies. So this is a very interesting option if you decide to go all out with the Pyromancer route, which I most certainly plan to do. Take care, Jovi. Have a good one. Get some rest. The story is very good. It's just that you can only understand it by watching someone explain it in a video on YouTube. So yeah, that doesn't work for me. I want to be able to understand it all on my own. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went through his last trait. He's got a -3 loyalty if he doesn't have at least 2 relic items, which is very similar to Merlin. I don't remember for Merlin if it was 2 or 3. And I think his trait was called like greedy or something like that. But yeah, you've got to get relic items on him to be able to level off his loyalty, especially if you're going to go the Vesta route. He's going to lose, or he's not going to gain as much loyalty as he would otherwise. So you at least want to have him at 0. And that is pretty much it. What is this? Teleport next to the closest enemy within 4 tiles range after each kill. Ooh. Regain 3 vitality and +3 maximum weapon damage. That's Centurion. Ooh, we haven't found a Centurion yet. I wonder if that's going to be a champion. Probably. So yeah, in addition to that, we didn't go over. So this is the hub that you have, similar to Camelot from Knight's Tale. So Enchanted Tower, you know how that works. Sacred relic items. You can sacrifice your unwanted relic items to gain relic dust from them. Then buy new unique relics from accumulated relic dust. Very nice. And you can also assign a hero to it. So the upgrades for this, using scrolls costs no AP during encounters. That can be useful. Scrolls also could last for +1 rounds during encounters if you have already purchased magic circles. Plus 10% more relic dust gained from sacrificed items. Use potions cost no AP during the encounters, and potion effects last +1 turn during the encounters. Very nice stuff. And then if you put a person here, the hero is going to gain 25% mental debuff resistance. So obviously that's going to be a big deal for Nerva, because he has this mental guard, which allows him to give his mental debuff resistance to allies who are adjacent. So if you cat them adjacent to the tank, who's got lightheaded, and gives them that lowered amount of mental debuff resistance, it's really going to help to ensure that stat is where it needs to be. And then we've also got the War Council, which in the last game was Knights of the Round Table. You don't have upgrades to get more slots because, of course, you're only playing with 6 people anyway. Unlike in Sekiro, 89% of your enemies will die from getting stabbed himself. Yeah, parry dodge is a pretty big deal. And that said, you can also get around that by just sneaking around and using ghost items. GOT, I don't know why, but it's making me think of Game of Thrones. What are you referring to? Sometimes you'll get in a duel, which get good. That said, you could always turn the difficulty down to easy. And then let's see what the upgrades. You can get 25% more gold during missions, 10% more building resources during missions, reduce the cost of decree activation, and you can get +1 loyalty for all heroes. If you are loyal to Vesta. And then if you put a character in this title, they're going to gain +1 movement AP. So again, I put Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Got you. So parent dodge pretty big deal. Yeah, I saw some clips of combat in Ghost of Tsushima, and it really seems to be based around patience. That you need to just pick your spot very, very carefully. And then, so yeah, I would definitely want Gaius here because he's going to gain that extra movement AP and really take advantage of champion, which is probably what I pick up for him at this level. Training ground. If you put someone here, they're going to gain +1 damage for every 5 levels. So I probably put Albina there to make her fire damage stuff a little bit more serious. Plus 10% permanent PDR for every current and prospective hero. Very nice. And you can get an additional 10%. You can get +1 skill points to Tribunus, Praetorian, and Centurion heroes. That's really nice. I wonder how Centurion is going to work. I'm going to assume it's champion, and I was actually a big fan of champions in the last game, so that'll be really cool to see. When I say GOT, you can be 90% sure I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima. We don't talk about Grave of Thrones. Hold on. See, I love Grave of Thrones. Even bad ending and all, I still had a great time with Game of Thrones. You can get 5% more vitality for every current and prospective hero, or increase it to even 10% more vitality. So great stuff. The Lararium, which I guess is that considered to be the bathhouse? Is that what that is? Here you can activate the Lar statues for unique positive and negative effects, and you can find the Lars during missions. So you can increase mental debuff resist for every current and prospective hero by up to 10%. You can activate more than 1 Lar, and you can get a +1 skill point to Sicarius, Flamen, and Flamina heroes. Okay, so we're going to get a Sicarius and a Centurion. Sicarius, doesn't that mean assassin? I seem to remember there was a movie about this, right? Like Sicario or something like that. Yeah, what Sicarius though? But I don't know if Sicarius means something different. Sicarius meaning Latin assassin, murderer. There we go. That's exactly what it means. So it looks like we're going to get another heavy damage dealer. Looking forward to what that's about. And then what is the other one? Centurion. Centurion meaning is the commander of a century in the ancient Roman army. In Rome, used as a nickname for a person who participated in the procession in the Holy Week in the role of an armed person. Interesting. Okay. Looking forward to that. Game of Thrones sucks. ASOLAF rules. What is that? Love Game of Thrones up until the last season. Yeah, the last season was brutal. Did you like Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad more? I think Breaking Bad is better when you look at the totality of it. Like, it obviously had a much better end game, and I wasn't totally satisfied with the ending, but it was a good ending, right? Like, it wasn't poorly done. Whereas with Game of Thrones, I felt like the last 2 seasons really were rushed through. They were clearly rushed through and could have been a lot better. That being said, when you take those first, I'd say maybe 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, I think it's just some of the absolute best television, period, that I'm just ever seen. It was just absolutely amazing stuff. The way the payoffs for a lot of these storylines and the meanings, it was absolutely amazing. And there's really never been something like it on TV. So I definitely give them their respect and their props. Breaking Bad was also something that was extremely unique, just in different ways, to essentially follow somebody who was slowly becoming the villain, and slowly becoming someone who, if you met with them in real life or had dealings with them in real life, you would probably despise them, but we're watching this, and a lot of people, of course, would be actually rooting for him. So it was a very, very interesting experience. Oh, A Song of Ice and Fire. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The books that are actually a really good read. If only they would be done. Yeah, the TV show was very, very different from the books, but the books take so much time to go through things and explain things. I think it would be hard to really translate them well onto TV. But some of the set pieces that were done so differently, it was strange choices. It was strange choices for sure. I really want to play a third-person action war game set in Galarian in the vein of Shadow of War, big Game of Thrones battles. I'd be down for it. I just wish every other show that has a fantasy element would stop trying to be a new Game of Thrones, especially when it doesn't fit. Yep, everything's different. Just because one thing worked for that show doesn't mean you can just spin the wheel and do it again. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. All right. So the Lara statues will give you certain buffs or debuffs. So, for example, this one, reserve, is replaced with momentum for each hero, which grants 3 action points, but the hero starts their next turn with 3 less action points, and momentum has a cooldown of 2 turns. The downside to this is heroes cannot reserve action points. So it's kind of weird to me because even the buff kind of has a debuff, right? Like it's not it's kind of a buff, but you basically have to give it back the next turn anyway. So to me, I'm not that big a fan. Now, this one has heroes cause burning with their basic attacks for 2 turns, and you get an additional 20% to burning damage. However, the downside is if a hero ends their turn with no burning unit within 2 tile range, they will become chilled for 1 turn, and chilled characters have their action points reduced, if I remember correctly. So that's not all that great either. So I'm not sure about this system. It might be something I end up ignoring, but we'll see. Or there might be options here that will remove some of the downside that I'm just not seeing yet. Now, if you put a hero on this title, it's going to give them 10% dodge, but the problem is that dodge is not actually a stat that you can see here in the list. So maybe the Sicarius has dodge, and you know that's just meant for one particular person. But as of right now, I'm like, it will be hard for me to say, oh, okay, this is definitely going to help such and such a person. All right, got to hit the sack. Good night, folks. See you around, Slander. Take care, LT. Always good to see you, man. Did you hear? They're doing a live action D&D series. Really? Wizard of the Coast killed my interest in D&D, but still interesting. Nope, I did not see that at all. Is there a trailer out yet? The D&D movie was really cool. I agree. They were passionate by fans of D&D. I absolutely agree. I felt like the D&D movie was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it for sure. Let's reset that. I would definitely take this. Yeah, take that. And then I got 6 more points to use. What's this again? No. I could do that. First support spell, no, I'm good. List of laws, weapon damage, strike. Brandon, no, I'm good. I want this. And you know what? This is a 5 action point cost. Good lord. And this costs 6 action points. I mean, this costs 2 action points. That's actually nice. Yeah, so you could start with that. 5 turns though. Also increase the target's physical and mental debuff resistance by 30%. That's actually fire. Target an ally with a flame shield grants its benefits for the hero as well. That's interesting. 13 temporary HP. Huh. I kind of like that. Tiles hit by the fire strikes eruptive flames for 2 turns. Units that enter the flames start their turns and them suffer 20% weapon damage, 15%, 1 additional enemy. You know what? I like all that. Melee attackers. You know what? That'll be good. This will. I like having 2 ways to attack, so we'll take that. I want to try that out. Okay. Anything D&D is a thumbs up for me. Absolutely. Not that I can find it. Just ask what it's about. My answer: dumb looks at D&D. Nice. And then the last building is blacksmith. This allows you to upgrade armor's defense or weapons damage stats. You can only upgrade the items one at a time. You can also dismantle items. They'll be destroyed for good if you do that. And then if you put a character in the title here, they're going to gain extra armor every 5 levels. So, of course, you'll go ahead and plug your tank into that slot. And that is it. That's all the information I have regarding the expansion that's about to come out. Like many of you, I'm definitely excited for what's to come. The quests are here, but they won't let you actually play any of them. So hopefully within the next month or so, they'll give an actual release date for when this comes out. When it does, I will absolutely cover it. All right. I actually have to get up super early tomorrow morning, and I've got some things I got to own for my job. So I'm going to cut it here a little bit earlier than what I would do. Well, not crazy earlier. I think it's still, what, 9 o'clock? 9:30. So yeah, we've almost gone 3 hours. So usually I try to go about 3 hours, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And tomorrow we will finally get back to Rogue Trader. I have not at all forgotten about that playthrough. I'm hoping we're no more than 2 sessions away from completing Rogue Trader. And then once we've done Rogue Trader, I'm not sure if we're going to jump straight into Tyranny or if we're going to do something else. Tyranny is in the lead right now. But actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put out a message tomorrow. Let people know, hey, Tyranny's in the lead. Make sure you join the Discord. Vote for what you'd actually want in case you want something different, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I am going to go ahead and head to bed. Hope all of you enjoyed this stream, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Take care. Night 3. Take care, man. Thanks for letting me know about the D&D show. I'll definitely take a look at that. Night, Kunchu. Awesome. Thanks, man. I'm glad you had a good time.